Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Today we require the services of some sea scallops, some baby spinach, a couple of shallots, some nice smoky bacon, and finally a good dry white wine. To begin, we're going to go ahead and cut 4 to 5 strips of bacon into little tiny bite-size or future bite-size pieces. Go ahead and separate those out. And we're going to take our shallot, cut the tip off, slice it in half down the middle, and then go ahead and cut that into nice strips. We actually want to leave a little bit of size and texture on this, so a dice is not necessary. Just slice it into some nice strips. That's going to make our salad wonderful here in just a moment. For our scallops, we're going to want to go ahead and get those as dry as possible. And be on the lookout for these little things called the scallops feet. They're a little tiny tendon there that's still attached. Remove those if you see them. Not the end of the world if you miss one or two. Go ahead and spread them out in a single layer, and get them as dry as possible with a paper towel. All right. Start cooking by adding your bacon to a non-stick skillet over medium to medium-high heat, and render that out until it is nice and crispy. Go ahead and set that aside, drain off your bacon fat, more to come with that here in a moment, and add in your shallots. Again, over medium-high heat, we want to cook these fairly quickly. Not looking for a lot of color, but we just want to soften them just a minute or two. All right, that's looking good. We can get those out. At this point, we need to add a little bit of lubrication to our skillet. We will do that with our bacon fat. 1 to 2 tablespoons goes in. Add your scallops in a nice little concentric circle here around the skillet. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Season them with salt and pepper, of course. And after a couple minutes, go ahead and give them a flip. This is apparently the most difficult part of this process. We're going to give them 1 to 2 minutes on that second side and then remove them from the heat. If you have too many scallops to fit in a single layer in your pan, just cook them in batches. Obviously, it goes very, very quickly. Now at this point, we've got a beautiful fond from all that bacon fat and scallops on the bottom of our pan. So we're going to add in 1/4 cup of that white wine to deglaze everything. Go ahead and scrape up all those lovely bits of flavor off the bottom of the skillet. And you can see the beginnings of our sauce or dressing in a way, if you want to call it that. So just add the spinach in a couple handfuls, season that with salt, add a lid to the top so we can steam that spinach. We're not looking to cook it completely. We just want to start to wilt it. So once you see it, about half those leaves starting to wilt and turn dark green, go ahead and give everything a toss. Add in your shallots. Stir those to combine, and that looks perfect. Get it off the heat at this point. Again, we don't want it to cook down completely. So, we're going to go ahead and set that aside and get ready to plate. That begins with a couple of nice tongfuls of our warm spinach salad. Spoon over a little bit of that delicious sauce or dressing. Add as many scallops as your heart desires to the top of that bed of greens. And we cannot forget about those lovely crispy pieces of bacon, so use those to garnish your plate. Give it a little final seasoning with some cracked pepper and a squeeze of lemon juice. Not required, as it is not one of the 5 ingredients, but I think it goes a long way towards making this a complete dish. You've got that nice smoky, salty bacon, those warm, bitter greens, and those perfectly succulent scallops. Hope you will give this a try. It is a really enjoyable dinner and a lovely bite of food. As always, subscribe if you enjoy the content, drop a like and comment down below. And thanks for watching. Now, go make something delicious.